like a pit bull mix. Pit bull slash, yeah, I don't know. Looks like they tried to work out that field. Looks like it didn't work out. Couldn't get his beans done. He missed 1% of an acre.
Lazy, moving dead trees. Usually you'll try it out the acres.
These wheels are 6 foot. How's that? J&M Grainstorm 1000. It has to be like a 30-foot grain cart. I'm 5'9", and this thing is huge. Like, these tires are like 7 foot. Wow. That's pretty nice right there. Look at that. 3010 diesel. It's one up from my 3010. Dang, that thing's... That's a nice one. Pretty old though. Neighbor's got some nice tractors. There we go. A lot of people still wonder, like, what is our biggest tractor? My grandpa's biggest tractor is an Alice Chalmers 7040, and it has about 145 horse. My biggest tractor that I own is the John Deere 3010, and the second biggest one that I love to drive is our John Deere 4430. But this is the biggest one I own, and the AC 7040 is the biggest one he owns. Yep, that one's all good to go. Still got a full tank. Leaking oil somewhere. I gotta get this planter out soon. And this needs its tire pump. In that little short video, there's actually 18 trickles. I actually missed one. Case DC's trickle charger's good. Let's go check the others. So generally, I have to check out the trickle chargers during the winter to make sure they are still working. Like, here's the Model A's. It's still working. Model M. Model 50. We have to make sure that they are all still working so they stay charged through the winter. Winter's almost over. This is actually one of the warmest days we've had. It's like 50-something degrees now. If you remember from the last videos, it was like 16 to 20 degrees. That D17's good to go. Dang, that engine's really cold. Yeah. See, I would get out the 3010, but there's really nothing to do with it. I do want to try and get it out and drive it around, but I don't know if it'll even start. It hasn't been ran in 2 months. Good. That one's good as well. Gotta make sure still has no compression on it. There it goes. This is a 37B right here. Nice little tractor. So you probably just saw this in that last frame. This is a Van Brunt John Deere seed drill. And next year, I want to try and get this out. Well, it is next year. It's 2022, but this planting season, I want to try and get it out. So if you guys know, we run an A300. We run an 8300 seed drill on the 4430. And Grandpa needs a little bit more help this year because the seed drill needs a little bit more tweaking to it. So I want to get out that one back there and put it on the 3010 or the Farmall H and start planting beans. But I think I'm going to get to plant corn this year. That'll be my first time planting corn. I've planted beans before, but corn is a little bit more complicated. Here is the Farmall H I'm talking about. So this is I forget what year this Farmall H is. Trickle's good. Trickle good on Massey Harris 30 too. Alright. I forget what year this H is. That's still pretty nice tractor. Still got that thing on. I think, tell me if I'm wrong, if you're an IH guy, but this is to lift up a corn picker, right? I'm pretty sure that's what that's for. Lights, choke, start, gear shift right there. Throttle is all the way up here. Pretty nice tractor. Oh, there's one of like 7 loads of beans that we have. We have a couple wagons of beans still left from 2 years ago, 1 year ago, and then from last year's harvest. So we just filled this one up last year because we just got this wagon, and we just bought 2 other new wagons too. Not new, they're old hopper wagons, but they're small and they're for corn picking. So yeah. Dang it, that corn is still out there. I'm just kidding. We'll get it this spring. Latest harvest I've seen yet is like February something for us. We're planning on doing this in like March to April. It's because it's so wet this year. I'm walking out in the meadow right now. Or what is the meadow? Where all the poisonous hemlock is, but it's all dead right now. It shouldn't do anything. But still getting used to this camera stand. But so this area right here is what we're gonna plow up, turn it over, and make this into a meadow. All this, and then over there will be a garden with some sweet corn that I'm gonna put there. So yeah. It's really muddy. My shoes can withstand it though, I don't like mud. Well, I like it for like taking vehicles through, like mudding. I love mudding. I hate mud. I hate weather. I hate a bad weather out here. Especially when it snows 3.5 feet and then you get, what do we get, 7 inches of rain? It snowed 3.5 feet 2 weeks ago. Then I made a video on it. Right after that video, it rained 7.5 inches. Oh, it's fun. When you're a farmer, you gotta deal with this kind of stuff. You gotta deal with the weather, you gotta wait on the weather. Here's one thing that everybody has to realize. When you're a farmer, everything revolves around the weather. Everything. Getting equipment out, working fields, everything revolves around the weather. Other farmers, am I wrong? Not as cool as this. Here is my grandpa's biggest tractor. I'm gonna get in it for you guys because I know some of you Alice Chalmers fans are gonna want to see this. So I'll get up in it for you guys. Hey, they left the heater on. Alright. First thing is, it's really nice. Alright, I know some of you Alice Chalmers fans are going to want me to sit up in the big Alice we got. So this is an Alice Chalmers 7040. Let me close the door. This is a 7040 Alice. 145 horsepower. I've never, well, I have drove this, but not a lot. I've only drove it like 2 times. John Deere's kind of my thing, but it's pretty nice. It's got high and low right there. See, I don't know how to drive this one that much. Well, it's kind of easy actually, if you think about it. So it's got 5-speed, okay. Then this is your hydraulics, right? Here's the traction booster. I know about this from the D17. There's the remote cylinder down here. There's the remote cylinder. And these are your, these are your hydraulics. So this one is your, let's think here. This one is your 3-point? I think so. No, this one's your 3-point. 3-point, raise lower, right here. Traction booster. Got slow, high, towing gear. It's in park right now. Your throttle for this is right up here. So, there's about that far. Throttle's actually a really big lever on this. And then, to start it, turn this key on. And then there's your ether. Here's your ether up here. Then you push this to start it. To try and start up. Here's your hazard lights, turn signals. Then you have your lights up here. So you have your off. Here's your hazards right there. So there's the hazards, there's headlights, and there's all lights. So floodlights on this tractor. For us, we have stadium lights up on the top. So yeah, we're running low on fuel. Just kidding. You can't read it when it's off. So you got your lights up here. Get your generator light, turn signals, your engine oil pressure, temperature above 1800 RPM, and hydraulic oil filter. You have your hours on there. Hang on. 1500 hours. That's pretty good right there. So that, I believe that's your RPM. Yeah, that's your RPM. Overall, it's a big thing. I gotta stand back for the wheel because the wheel is currently up. It's pretty nice, pretty simple. It's a pretty simple tractor. Got your clutch down here. Your gear shift, which they're all the gears right there. That lever is to move the steering wheel, I believe. Or is it that one down there? I don't know. And then you got your brakes over here. Your key. Here's all your controls up here. You got your Alice Chalmers. What is this? I know that's the radio. Here's the radio. Here's your wipers, your blower. So basically your air conditioning. And here's part of the air conditioning. There's the heater. That's on for all of those. This, I don't know what that is. I think that's our radio control. You got your light up here. That does not work. Overall, that's a pretty nice tractor. 145 horsepower. A couple of years ago, we were talking, it was like 2 years ago, that we might trade this to get a bigger John Deere, but didn't seem like we did that. Which I don't, it's a good possibility that we might, but I don't think we would. That's a nice tractor right here. But if I were to do something with it, I would probably keep it. I like this Alice, but this is about like a 50-20. Like this tractor is about as big as a John Deere 50-20. It's nowhere near a 60-30. If you think this is as big as a 60-30, you're wrong. I'm thinking I might get to run this year. He may want me to chisel plow with it. Either this or the 4430. I would prefer the 4430. It takes so long to get up in this combine. I gotta take the long way around because my truck is in the way. I didn't think about that when I put my truck there. This is a hazard right here. Oh. That's hard to get up with one hand. Oh, dang. If you guys have been on the channel before, you know that I talk about this combine a lot too. That's one of my favorite combines of all time right here. This is a John Deere 4400 diesel combine, and it's pretty nice, I'll tell you that. So this is a 1974 model 4400. I really love this thing. I have only got to drive it once, and I didn't get to full drive it. That was like 6 years ago. But as you know, we have 3 combines: the 95, the 45, and the 4400. So, in my opinion, the 4400 is probably the easiest to learn. Well, I guess the 45 would be, but we haven't drove the 45 in 15 years. I've never drove it. But it's pretty nice. So you have all your gauges here. You got your hour meter down there, your RPM. I think that's your, no, that's your RPM. Wait, I don't know. Oh, that's PTO RPM. You got your fuel, your temperature, and your water temperature. So this is pretty simple. So here's the throttle. Right here, a small little lever, only goes down that far. Leave it up. This is what turns on the entire combine, so you gotta push the clutch in. And then push that all the way out. I'm not gonna do it. You got your turn signals right up here. I don't think our hazards work on it though. You got your combine movement. So this is the raise, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the raise and lower the header. This is to speed up how fast the header is going. This is to raise the reel up and down. There's not really much on the steering wheel except for that. Brakes, clutch is right there. Clutch is a little tight because it's cold out, but you got right here, this lever right there, that's your auger. So whenever we put the auger out, you switch that on, it turns on the auger. And this one, I'm not very sure. I'm thinking that's the parking brake. We've never had to use that. Then over here, you got your gear shift, and it's pretty simple. R, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 neutral, so if I wanted to, so this is neutral, I went up one more, it'd be neutral. This is the adjusting speed, why it's running, it says it right there. These all right here are the, like, how do I say this? It says it right there, so it's a shaft speed indicator. So it basically, these turn on if something is wrong with them or if they're running. So it says auger. If there's something wrong with it, this will come on. That's the auger. That's right back there. You can see that. And these will warn you if something's wrong. Got your key right here. Lights. I think they still work, right? No, I had the batteries disconnected. Forgot. And this is ether up here, I know that. This is ether. This is generator, that's park. I forget what that one does. This is the electric clutch on here. So this combine is actually pretty nice as well. I really like this combine. So you can actually pull the steering wheel up to you. Now, me personally, when I used to drive it, I would put it like right about here. Right about here is good for me. Because I sit way back in my chair so I can see everything. Right now we have a 213 bean header on it. And right there is our 444 header with a corn reel that we have to put on it. On the 95 over there, it has a 444 header on it too. So yeah. Alright, corn picker time. So, me and Grandpa have not given up on picking corn. So, this spring when we harvest it with the combine, we're also going to try and get 6 loads out of the picker if it can pick. Which we think it'll be able to, just it'll be hard to. So, we'll try it. I'll try it. Ah, I knew I forgot something in here. Well, guys, I think that'll be it for this video. The first part of this video was we went and visited and looked around at all the mud areas like that out there. So we went and visited a neighbor's farm. I got to see a 30-ton diesel and a 30-foot grain cart. I'm just kidding. It's not 30 foot, it's like 23. But hope you all have a good day. The second part of this video is just me hanging out on the farm, experimenting with a new camera and everything. But hope you guys have a wonderful day. So yeah, hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want to, and I guess I'll see you later. Bye bye.